Hi everybody, welcome back to another Tutorial Tuesday. I'm Holly, the Twister Sister, and this week we are making babies. Just kidding. Happy New Year, everybody! And babies are, for some reason, always a great design for New Year's. And I don't have a baby in my library of video tutorials yet, so this was the perfect time to go ahead and make one. And yes, clip art is available for this guy. Isn't he so cute? This is done with all 260s, so you don't need any special odd-shaped prints or balloons that you don't normally carry. Anyone should be able to make this. We're just going to use a black 260, a blush color 260, or whatever color you want for the skin tone, and then white for his little baby diaper. So this baby design is based off of my Cutie Patooties series of balloon designs that kind of use the same technique for the body, and that is available to my Twisterhood members. It's not even available for purchase yet, so only Twisterhood members get to see those tutorials. If you want to learn more about the membership, you can find out more in the link that is below this video. But let's go ahead and get started with this guy. I'm going to inflate my blush 260 here. And I've left about 2 to 3 inches on the tail there, and we'll just tie that off like normal. You're also going to need a white 260. Just inflate it a little bit. We're not using too much of the balloon on this one for just the diaper. Okay, so just about 1 to 2 feet there. And then same thing with the black. It's just going to be for his little top hat, which is optional. You can, of course, do this design without the hat for any time of the year. And we'll have clip art for both versions, a baby with the hat on and a baby without the hat on. Okay, so you can use this all year. Let's start with the skin tone color, though. We're going to start off making about a 2 to 3 inch bubble. Okay, and you want another one the same size, so fold your balloon over to measure. Grab the knot and pull that over around your twist nice and tight, and pull it through the center of those 2 balloons to lock this in. All right, now we're going to work down on his arms. So on this one's a little bit different than my other Cutie Patooties. We're going to make the arm about the same size as the body bubble here in the middle. And then just again with the legs about the same size as the arms. So we're making 4 bubbles just the same size as these 2 here. So just go all the way around, making our little loop of 4 bubbles. Once you've got those 4, we're going to twist them all together and then bring them down over his little body part. It's going to look funny for now, but that's okay. To finish off the blush or flesh tone color, we're going to just make a loop for his head. I was going to say you could twist this in half at the top, but typically I do that later. You could go ahead and do it now, but just continue watching and you'll see what I mean. We're going to go ahead and make our little loop here, and then we can get rid of the rest of this balloon. So just make sure that you secure your loose ends really well around this. So it's going to look funny for now. Let's go ahead and add his diaper. So get your white 260, and we're just going to attach this at the section here where the arm kind of meets the leg. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense anatomically, but just go with it. It's cute, okay? So to do that, I'm going to pull my nozzle of my white balloon really nice and tight through that crease, and we're going to wrap this around, sort of making a figure 8. So we're going to go over the right side of the balloon and then over the left side of the balloon, and just do that a few times, and that will get this attached really well. And then leave this tail sticking out so that you can use it when we finish this up. So we're just going to pull this white right across the front of our baby, and his body's going to want to kind of do some weird things until we get this all finished up. Okay, so just sort of measure where that touches the other side, and then you can get his body out of the way if you want to. I'm just going to loop this through there to lock it in place. Okay, so now we're connected. All right, going around the back, we're going to put his body back where it's supposed to be and take our white back across this other side, and that's going to hold everything in place now. We're going to twist our white balloon off. Take your nozzle, wrap it around that twist, pull it tight to get those connected. And now you can cut off the rest of your white and tie both of these tails together in a nice double knot. That way they won't go anywhere. All right, you can hide your tails inside or cut them off. And there you go. Super easy. 2 balloon little baby with all 260s. All you need to do is draw the face on and you're done. Now, to add the hat, if you want to do that, we're going to take our black 260 and we're going to start off by doing sort of a deep apple twist, which is where you put your finger on the knot of your balloon, kind of stick your nozzle over your fingernail if you have one. All right, put your finger all the way down in that balloon as far as you can, and then with this hand we're going to grab that knot and slide your finger out and then twist it so that the knot is captured down in this section of the balloon. All right, and that'll kind of give us a little flat top look on our balloon hat, which if it's a top hat, that's what we're going for. All right, now we want to do the tiniest little pinch twist ever. Okay, just a tiny little circle there, a little ball. Make that a pinch twist. That's gonna lock the knot from our apple twist down inside of here so it won't come undone. And this will also give us an attachment point to place this on top of our baby's head. So this is where if I decided I'm going to add a hat to this guy, I'm going to kind of twist his head in half. That sounds really bad. All right, so we've made a little twist here, and we're going to take that pinch twist, this little tiny bubble that we just made, and we're going to slide that through the middle of his head to lock it onto there to connect it. And then if you can, try to hide that little bubble. I like to hide it down in between his two head bubbles, so it's tucked in there between our blush balloons. And now we can finish off of our hat, and it's all going to sit on top of his head really nicely. So we're going to come back on our black with just a little spacer bubble, and then a pinch twist here. So another little bubble, and make the second one a pinch twist. And now we're just going to wrap our remaining balloon all the way around the base of all of that. So it's going to make our hat shape. When we get back to the pinch twist in the back, we're going to twist it into that. Now you can see exactly how it's going to look. So once you've got that all done, we can get rid of the rest of the black balloon and then just try to tuck it into one of the sides of your hat so that it won't come undone. So check it out. We've got a super fancy little baby now. He's got his top hat on. Now we just need to add the details with our Sharpies. So really easy artwork on this. I'm going to start with a very light colored pink Sharpie that I found that also works well for blush. If you don't have pink face paint, you guys have been seeing me do that on all of my videos lately. This is another option that I found works pretty good as well. It's just a very faint pink. I don't know if the camera will even be able to pick that up, but it gives it that sort of rosy colored cheek look. And then I'm going to do big black circles with my Sharpie and fill them in. Alright, so just fill those all the way in with black. Alright, and then I've also added a few little marks and lines for his eyebrows and nose. And then on the mouth, I'm going to start off with my little half smile thing that you guys know I like. And you can leave it like that if you want, or you can open up that mouth by sort of making a curved triangle coming down and around. It's really cute. And if you want to add, probably not teeth. No teeth on babies. And then we'll color in that tongue with red when we get to that. And then I'm not going to, don't forget the belly button there. And that is it for the black. Now we're going to fill in his tongue with some red here. All right. And of course, what really makes this cute, like a baby should be, is the white paint pen. You guys know I love my Posca paint pen. Give them that glassy-eyed cuteness factor. Now the other thing that you could do to really sell this as a baby, which I forgot, was give him a little swirl on the top of his head. for a little bit of hair. Okay, and now it's a baby. That's all you have to do. And then one last thing, if you're doing this for New Year's, it is kind of fun to dress up his hat. So you can write 2020 or Happy New Year on it or something like that. So let's just go ahead and do that. So there we've got 2020, and then I'm just gonna add a bunch of little sparkle mark things. It's just basically like 2 X's on top of each other. Bum, bum. And then you can do some hearts, you can do some dots. I mean, not hearts, stars. All right, so there's a fun and festive hat for our little New Year's baby. So I hope you guys like this design. I think it's super cute. If you are a Twisterhood member though, I'm going to show you an extra special tutorial in January. We're going to upsize this baby. Look how cute this guy is. We're using one of Juan's prints, which are amazing for babies. But yeah, this will be in the members area of the Twisterhood for you guys to learn how to do this big giant baby. And it's also a great design to learn how to do apple twist and raisins and connecting the hat onto the big baby's head. So look for that in the Twisterhood. If you're not a member yet, head on over to thetwisterhood.com and you can get on the wait list to find out when we are accepting new members again. You'll be the first to know. If you guys like this video, let me know by giving it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And this would also be a great design. You can just do it as a baby, but you could also attach this to a headband. If you're doing New Year's parties, especially if you're doing them for adults, they need their hands free to hold their drinks. So anytime you can make them a wearable, moms and dads and older people love that. So if you put this on a headband or even a bracelet, that would be a great option for any New Year's parties that you're going to be entertaining at. I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year. I have tons of great stuff planned coming in 2020. I cannot wait to get into the new year. So everybody be safe. Have a wonderful time tonight with your New Year's plans. I'll see you back again next week for another Tutorial Tuesday. So make sure that you're subscribed so you get notified when that new video comes out next week. And I'll see you there. Happy twisting and Happy New Year, everyone. Bye-bye.